Hi, Suman Butcher for Asian Culture. I want to ask Ashutosh Gowariker, why did you pick on Mohenjo Daro as a subject? Are you fascinated by Indian history?
Yes, of course, I'm fascinated by Indian history. Uh, More so the civilization, because it's something that we have always known about, but not really known about. It's been in there in our school books, and I thought that how about bringing this civilization to screen in a manner where we're able to see what it could have been, because it's something that we don't know anything about, and it's all speculation. And so I thought, why not mix fact and fiction? When I'm saying fact, I mean all the archaeological excavations, their findings, their artifacts. Base the story on that, but also add in my fiction in terms of the story, bring in the romance, create a make-believe world. But still try and do it with sincerity and honesty, so that if an audience sees the movie, they must feel that this is what it could have been. So it really interests me to create worlds which we have not been to or seen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, my question's for Hrithik. I'm Missy from Biz Asia. What made you agree to the script when you saw it?
What made me agree to the script?
Yeah.
It took me 5 seconds. I read the script, I closed the script, I looked up and I said, I have to be a part of this film. Because it is one of the most entertaining scripts I've read. You know, yes, it is the Indus Valley, yes, it is prehistoric, but all that didn't concern me. What concerned me as an actor, as an audience, as a cinema person, was the fact that here is a man telling a beautiful story. And it brought a smile to my face. I love the romance in the film. I love the kind of action that there is in this film is the kind of action that Indian cinema has not produced till date. So the opportunities were so challenging, and so my level of excitement was at par with my level of fear. You know, I was as excited to do this film as I was fearful about how will we achieve this, and that is a place that I love to be in. You know, that's one of my favorite places to be in, where I'm excited and scared at the same time. So, yeah, it's a beautiful script, and I am very, very proud of this film. It's one of my best films that I have done, and very thankful to God, to the man himself, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of something so fantastic.
Great, thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Farah Ahmed, and my question is for Hrithik.
Yeah.
Now, you've worked with Ashutosh before on Jodha Akbar. What was it like working with him again?
It was just it was take two. After working with him on Jodha, there were certain expectations. There were certain. There was a trust. There was faith, and I was hoping that he'd still be the same filmmaker that I worked with some years ago. And he's not just that, but he's also, of course, through his experiences, evolved more. And he's the one difference which I noticed was he was happier making this film. For some reason, he's also danced while doing the Charleston step. Is symbolic. It is symbolic that and a sign of how good this film is going to be, because that's a rare sight, as rare as any of the artifacts that we have excavated in the Indus Valley. So yes, it has been a joy. It has been a challenge, something that we both have enjoyed a lot, and it's great when you know, have experienced a certain journey, and then you embark upon a second journey, and know that the team is already established. You know, my faith in him and his faith in me is already established. So we were far more comfortable in taking more risks. You know, I think that is something that empowered us even more. Whether it was in terms of the character or my performance, I think somewhere he was far more comfortable to push me more, to see where he can where I can go with it, and I had some extra set of questions to ask him, just to make sure that there's complete clarity in the narrative. Something that I did not allow myself to do earlier on in Jodha, because we didn't have that ease and that comfort as much as we have now. So I think all that has contributed to making this film what it is. It's definitely one of my best.
Hi, Priya Joshi for Ivy Times. Mr. Gowariker's research has obviously been painstaking for this film. I just wondered what you went through to ensure that your character was authentic, and how did you immerse yourself in that period of history?
To be honest, nothing much. And I would have if I needed to. But when you work with him, he builds the world. He doesn't leave much to your imagination. As an actor, I can't tell you what a boon that is for an actor. Because half the time, we're imagining sometimes even the character that's opposite us, and we're crying, and we have to look into air and emote. But Ashutosh actually builds the world. So when I entered the set, I was entering Mohenjo Daro. I was entering those lanes. I was looking at the drainage system or the structures, and it was all there. And just like the character of Sarman, who discovers Mohenjo Daro, I left myself to my instincts as an actor to discover it, in the actor's journey as well. So didn't need to read books, I didn't need to see pictures.
Hi, this is Silas Ram, AsianCultureVulture.com. Question for Hrithik. What was the biggest challenge then, playing this part? Was there a big physical dimension to it? Did you have to do a lot of physical training?
Yes, there was a lot of damage done physically and mentally, actually. Spending 6 months in Bhuj is not very easy on the mind. But we still had a lot of fun. And I broke a few bones. But when you see the film now, when I see the film now, it kind of makes sense. It kind of tells, I kind of draw my own equation out of that, and console myself by saying that, I had to break a bone to be able to create something like this. So then it's all right.
Thank you very much.